Greetings, greetings, greetings. What's up, y'all? Beautiful people, beautiful beings. Thank you for tapping in with me today. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. I hope that this message meets you exactly where you are. I hope that it serves as a word or a warning, and it also leaves you with peace and clarity. Keep in mind, all of my messages are generalized and will not resonate with all, so take what does, leave the rest for another time, place, opportunity, as readings are timeless. If you're interested in booking a private session or shopping with Down to the Roots, the melanated spiritual spot, all that good information will be down below. All right, so let's get into it. Let's do it. Y'all ready? All right, let's tap in. Let's get it. I will have the video time stamped. Pile one, pile two, pile three, the elements that they are associated with, or excuse me, the signs that they're associated with. This reading will be for the earth elements, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And as I said, all of the information as to how to get to your particular sign will be down below in the link, and the timestamps will be there if you don't want to hear what I got to say moving forward. All right, now let's get it. All right, so we are starting the Virgos at 120. All right, so let's see what we've got going on today. I already shuffled, um, cleansed the cards, did my prayer, all of that good stuff prior to starting. So for the Virgos, we've got Milk and Honey and Chrysocolla. Can you see it? I hope it's not too blurry. All right. So for this week of December 12th through the 18th, you are looking at angel number 6. This number is related to earthly materials, such as possessions, planetary issues, and concrete tangibles. So be careful to balance thoughts or worries about the material with the focus on faith in the spiritual. So, not so much on the wants, definitely more on the needs, not so much on the tangible things. Everything that glittered is not gold. But like I said, let's see what this milk and honey is talking about real quick. All right, so let's see, 50. All right, milk and honey. All right, so the essential meanings, where you at? Essential meanings for milk and honey is the taste of prosperity, opportunities born out of authenticity, nurturing abundance, trusting that your needs will be met. The oracle message is you're entering a sweet time in life, enjoying the land of milk and honey that everyone wants to experience. It's an interlude that feels more languid than ambitious when all your senses are awake to the ultimate possibilities in the universe. These times are precious and only come when you're in your authentic zone, wearing the world as a loose garment, not wanting, yet able to be nourished in ways tangible and suitable. Abundance is an energy that you are a living part of, excuse me. All your needs are being met. You are given a gift of nourishment in every form. So let's see. We're going to clarify that. And of course, your crystal is referring to start fresh. So pick up, leave it where it is, become anew. And not just tangibly again, right? Not just tangibly, not just things that you can see, like the way that you're thinking about things, the way that you're moving in, the way that you're speaking, what you're praying about, what you are meditating on, all of those things. Like we need to start to do things differently. You know, wake up, tell yourself that you're going to have a great day, no matter what, and watch how that turns out. All right, stop making excuses, stop blaming other people, all of that good stuff, Virgo. And I'm talking to me too, because I'm a Virgo. So let me just be clear about that part. All right, let's see what your crystal is talking about. Then I'm going to clarify this with some tarot. And we're going to see what we're talking about. All right, so Chrysocolla. All right, so this week, ancestors want you to affirm, I am welcome to the opportunities each new day brings. Today, tidy or redecorate a space. Welcome new life by adding fresh flowers and potted plants. So find yourself some sort of plant, do something different, clean up, do some winter cleaning, get those things out of your closet that you have not worn and touched in 6 months if it has not served you. You know, pass it on. It may help somebody else. One man's trash is another man's treasure type of a thing. Just be mindful. And like it says, welcome the opportunities each new day brings. All right. All right. Now let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's pull some tarot and see what is going on for. Let's see what's going on. Here we go. I'll put these over here just so they're not in my way. All right, Spirit. Okay, so that's good. Let's see. The energy around the Virgos for this week coming up, 12/12 through 12/18. Allow me to see and say all things, and say and see all things that you allow me to say and see and say. All right. I'm here not. All right, let's go. See. I'm not sure if you guys can see all the cards, but I'll show them to you. All right, at the bottom of the deck is the Two of Swords. Decisions, compromise. So, again, we talked about tangible things, getting rid of things that no longer serve us, right? That type of stuff. So let's see what's really genuinely going on here. Let's see. So leading out for this next week coming up for the Virgos and the signifier is the Eight of Wands. So there's some message that's coming in. Something's coming in fast. There's some communication that's coming. That is for sure. That's the signifier, but it is challenged by the Knight of Wands. And we are looking at that's a fire energy. So it could be some sort of message that is coming in from a fire energy. And that is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Quickly. Also, the Knight of Wands also signifies like an extremely bubbly, free-spirited, lustful, creative type of a person. And that's sitting in the challenging position. So let's just look a little bit farther and kind of see what's coming after that. There could be an energy around you, be it at work, potentially. Like that's just kind of what I'm feeling. Like there's something that's coming in though. But there's somebody that's in that fire energy. right? That is still a very, you know, free spirited and creative person, but is still the one who's kind of sticking their nose in it a little bit, or it could be something that you are utilizing as and creating your own challenge, but we'll see. Um, moving into your conscious thoughts. So currently you're in your conscious thoughts, you got the high priestess, right? And so you're now sitting there and you're like, okay, I've got, potentially some sort of secrets of a situation, or it's a situation where you're like, I know that that is my intuition and I know that I should be listening to my own inner self and not worrying about what nouns are doing. You know what I mean? It's one of those things like if you are absolutely tapping in, then that is exactly where you need to be. That's the best place to be. If you're gonna be in your conscious thoughts, is definitely to be in your intuition, right? But subconsciously, it's one of those situations where you're kind of feeling like you're being breadcrumbed a little bit. Um, and that could be because of this fire person. You're a supervisor, a boss, or somebody who's in charge of making a decision. So you think potentially that maybe this fire sign could be the one who's coming in with the news, and or potentially um, be the one delivering it about somebody else, or it could be the reason, or it's something that you're perceiving to be the reason. That's kind of what the energy that I'm getting, but it's surrounded in like this subconscious feeling of being breadcrumbed almost. Like a little bit over here, or I'm not getting exactly what I feel like is coming towards me with the six of pentacles, right? So it's one of those like giving and receiving, but I'm not it okay. Prime example, if you look at this card, where you at? If you look at this card, it's like being breadcrumbs. Like, you know what I'm saying? He got everything, and everybody is just like, oh, I'm gonna give you a little bit over here. I'm gonna give you a little. So it's almost like feeling like you're being breadcrumbs, right? But it's one of those things where you have to know that's what is for you is for you. Anything that is for you is for you. But it's based on a decision, which was at the bottom of the deck, that you're gonna have to make. You're gonna have to make a decision, right? Because you're already sitting in the land of milk and honey. So the blessings and the prosperity and the abundance and everything is right there. It's right here at your fingertips. But it's one of those situations where you have to start fresh in order to understand what that looks like. And you got to trust your intuition in order to start fresh, because if you're already feeling like you're breadcrumbed, right, then you know that there's no reason for you to feel like that. Okay? In your past position, you've got the temperance card. So even in saying that, right, temperance is like harmony, balance, peace, self-control, right? And so you feel like I've been patient, I've been, I've sat back, I've done everything I needed to do. Right now I'm no, you need to just remain in that particular energy, right? Because what is coming to you in the near future, or the short-term future, is the juggling of a situation, right? But it's the decision, right? It's the decision. Oops, excuse me. It's the decision that you're gonna have to make. That it doesn't get any. I can't make it up. Like it's you're just gonna have to. You just absolutely. You have to. It's time. I mean, it's just weighing heavy. It's feeling like there is some. I'll go there in a second if I need to. Because you still have in your short term or near future the death card, right? Which could be literal death, or also signifies like a rebirth, right? Which is awesome, right? And then right behind that, you've got this Six of Swords, and you're moving on. Like I can't make it up. I can't. I'm telling you. So let's see. But you've got to make the decision in your mind that if you're ready to do whatever it is you need to do. Like, we've got to start being able to trust our intuition. You have to be able to trust the things that you cannot see. Everything that you can see, touch, feel, or whatever is not always the best for you. It's the stuff that you cannot see that we're missing out on a lot of the times, where our blessings and stuff like that and our answers lie. And so we just got to be careful. We just got to be careful and start paying a lot more attention to what's going on around us spiritually. All right. So the way that you currently see yourself is in the King of Wands energy currently right now. So King of Wands is bold, powerful, courageous, charming, all of those things, which is awesome. That's the way that we need to see ourselves, right? But we don't want to be so caught up in how we see ourselves and then get lost in the purpose because we are perceived by people. It's one of those things where we have to stop looking for validation in nouns, and seek more finding validation in the things that we know that we're hearing intuitively, because the messages are coming in, like dreams are happening, you're seeing your angel numbers, all of these things are happening, but you may be having a conversation with this fire sign individual and they like, you tripping, you crazy, that stuff don't mean nothing. I'm telling you, I better pay attention. There's no such thing as a coincidence. There is no such thing as a coincidence. So the way that others see yourself or the current situation that you're in is this Ace of Wands. So you're kind of feeling like you feel inspired, right? You've got this urge to create, and people are seeing that in you too. And that's why there's this fast energy coming in that is saying, hey, there's something that's happening. I'm tired of being breadcrumbs, right? Your worth is starting to show. But the thing is it's not about if your worth is going to be acknowledged by others. It's going to be a matter of, are you understanding what your worth is? Because no one else can value you if you put your own stuff on the clearance rack. If you go into a high name store and you need to buy something, there is no sales rack at Louis Vuitton. There is no sales or clearance rack at Gucci. Like, if you are top of the line, and that's the way that you need to walk in this high priestess energy, because that's what it is. And you know that you are chosen, and you know that you are called, and not only do the messages come in fast for you about something, you also are getting messages as just as fast, right? So this is going out to a lot of my other empathic, intuitive individuals, my other readers and stuff like that are Virgos. It's turning up. It's turning up for us, you guys. Like, it's starting to be to a place where you're hearing things, you're seeing things, things are starting to manifest themselves and come to pass so fast that you really, really, really have to be cautious and cognitive about what you're saying, because the things that you are touching, breathing on, are moving the way that they need to move. I'm telling you, especially with that return to sender. Okay. Your hopes and fears, right? Your hopes and fears are like self-entrapment, right? It's one of those situations where you're sitting there and you're just waiting for the shoe to drop. Okay. You've got this 9 of Wands energy that you're sitting in, and it's basically like wanting to always feel like you have to protect yourself. Like, your worst fear is like, oh my goodness, like, it's okay, right? It's gonna be okay, because you're feeling like there is, some sort of heartbreak that is coming, right? But this is the thing too that I want people to understand with heartbreak, or blessings, or prosperity, or abundance, or whatever. It's not always rainbows and unicorns and things like that. It's not always that. Sometimes it is loss. Sometimes it is heartbreak. Sometimes it is all of those things, right? And it's ironic that it falls directly underneath the death card, right? And that does not necessarily mean physical death of an individual or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying. Or a rebirth of anything that is necessarily physical either. But it is all things spiritual, right? You've got, if this card had not come up, then I would not be. These two cards together for me are empathic messages. Paying attention to your intuition, coming in fast, dreams, all of those things happening as well. You being able to see it, you being able to tell somebody what it is, you speaking stuff to somebody, folks calling you, asking you how to interpret things, all of those things. You saying stuff, it may be getting you in trouble, people looking at you, all of those things for me. Okay. But then you also have this 5 of Cups, right? That is sitting here. And the 5 of Cups is like you feeling abandoned or again, loss and regret. But it's one of those things where if spirit is giving you the opportunity to start fresh in the land of the milk and honey, you're going to have to give up something. And all of the things that you are about to lose, give up, that you think are going to break your heart are not even serving your purpose in the first place. They're not even serving your purpose in the first place. So get rid of it. It's time to cleanse. It's time to rejuvenate. It's time to get rid of all of the things that don't serve you, that don't fit, you cannot use. That goes from your children all the way down. Anything in your house that you cannot use or is not serving your purpose, get rid of it. Give it to somebody who just might. It might resonate with them. It may be able to help them. And when it's all said and done, it will bless you and make the ancestors, the Most High, the angels, extremely happy. And it will be returned unto sender. Trust what I say. All right. So that's what I've got for the Virgos. Please do stay focused, stay balanced as best as you can. Drink as much water as you possibly can. Try to meditate. Mind your business. It's the best thing that you could possibly do. All right. So, yeah. All right. Moving on to Taurus 21. All right, so Tauruses. Let's see what we've got for the Tauruses. So for this week, Tauruses, you are looking at an angel number 7. You are on the right path. Keep up the good work. Right? So continue to do what you have been doing. It absolutely is working. The angels and the ancestors see you. You will be rewarded. Don't get cocky. Don't get beside yourself, right? But you are moving into the deep knowing. And we're going to check out exactly what that entails and what that's referring to. It's so bright, y'all. I'm sorry. So, and then the azurite crystal is get laser focused. So deep knowing and get laser focused. So let's see what the deep knowing is talking about for you all. For you Taurus. All right, so deep knowing meanings, essential meanings are intuition, listening to the oracle within, empathy, and hypersensitivity. The oracle message reads, intuition is the facility that allows you to enter into a dialogue with source, the consciousness that you are a part of but cannot see with the naked eye. It's perplexing that people are taught to ignore this natural capacity to navigate their journeys. To access their inner guidance, know that you have an ability to read between the lines and find all truth that was missing when the story was told. This deep knowing allows you to open doors to wisdom far greater than what is available in limitations of human experience. You're given information that may make no sense whatsoever to the logical mind or 5 senses, but which is 100% correct and true. The trick is to listen and then act accordingly. You may now invite into this sacred dialogue. You are now invited into this sacred dialogue of deep knowing. So tune in and trust your vibes. They will be right. Ask and you will receive answers from unusual sources. All right, so that's your deeper knowing. And then let's see what the crystal cards affirmations will give you for this week. Let's see, with the azurite crystal. All right, so with the azurite crystal, the ancestors are asking you to affirm, I harness the power of my attention to support my goals. This week, pick a single task and commit to finishing before you move on to the next. Again, affirm, I harness the power of my attention to support my goals. This week, pick a single task and commit to finishing it before you begin the next. All right, so let's get into it. Let's pull some tarot and see what your messages are, how you're feeling, how you see yourself, all of that good stuff, hopes and fears. Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna grab a different deck. For Taurus as well. We're gonna pull a different deck for you guys. And then I'll make a different deck for you. So let's get into it. All right, Spirit, so give me the energy around the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Cross watchers are welcome. Please do allow me to see and say all things that you would have me to see and say and see all things that you would have me to say and see clearly and concisely for the Taurus for the week of December 12th through the 18th. Death card's popping out again. Death card popped out for the Virgos too. So we'll see what's up. At the bottom of the deck, honestly, was the Ten of Wands in reverse. I don't really read reverses, but since it came up that way, frustrations, complacency, you've been doing the same things too long. If a lawsuit or court case is pending, you will lose. Lies and intrigue, sometimes someone making trouble for you, bad luck, plagues. Or battles, either way. But again, like I said, I don't do reversals, so I look at it in the upright. But we'll see. We'll see what the energy brings. So let's see. Let's go. All right. So for the signifier, you've got the Nine of Cups, which is challenged by the Death card. Conscious thoughts is going to be King of Cups. Subconscious thoughts is going to be the Strength card. Past energy is going to be the Hermit. And your near or short-term future is going to be the Page of Swords. So let's get into it. So currently, what signifies the Tauruses. What signifies the Tauruses for this coming up week is the Nine of Cups, which is the wish card, right? Which is like your deepest desires, wish fulfillment. Problem being solved, satisfied down to your socks, like satisfied even down to your sexual desires. All of those things. Material possessions are being attained. All of that is so funny because in the last reading, it was just telling the Virgos to not worry about material possessions and things like that. And things were still coming because it's in that energy. But even with you all, it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, that's coming. And then it is challenged by the Death card, right? Which could be literal death and or is considered as a rebirth, right? Renewal, personal growth, through honesty, self-examination, and ending of a period, putting the past behind you, that type of thing. So if the challenge is the blessing is coming because you have done what you have needed to do and put all of those things behind you, and now that you are about to be rewarded, that's awesome. This energy is really good for you, Taurus. So I love it. Love it. All right. And so in the conscious thoughts, you've got the King of Cups. In the King of Cups, you are looking at, you've got this supportive, tolerance, empathy type of a situation. Either you are experiencing a lot of empathy from others or you are the empath yourself. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a male that you're dealing with that's, over 40, warm, caring, all of that stuff, extremely nice, outgoing, all of that stuff, or you could harness that energy as well. And that is why you could be, moving into that situation where it's absolutely a bunch of blessings that's going on. And then you've got in your subconscious energy, you've got the Strength card, right? Which is still like tolerance, compassion, the ability to endure adversity, right? And so it's like, that's awesome. It's like you're finally getting to a place where all of your hard work is absolutely paying off, and you can see the fruits of your labors. Like, it's nothing like moving in faith and people telling you, oh, you just need to hold on, you need to hold on. It's coming, it's coming. Well, that's exactly what you've been doing, because it absolutely is. I love that for the earth elements. It seems like that's kind of the theme of what's going on, the energy around the entire earth elements right now. So I'm excited. I'm glad I'm an earth element. And then you've got in your past, right, is the hermit. And so you've kind of been to yourself in your little cocoon, making decisions, moving, going within, following your heart, doing everything that you needed to be doing, taking some time to retreat, taking some time to do some self-love, some mental health, some growth, all of that good stuff. And it is absolutely showing, it is working. And so what is coming towards you, in the near or short-term future is you've got this Page of Swords energy, which is very young, intelligent, confident, responsible, very playful, right? Represents builders, artists, new things, new projects, things like that. I'm listening to the words based on, people's actions and things like that. So I definitely see that there's good things that are coming in. It's some very young and playful energy, whether it's opening some sort of new business or starting some venture, that you think that, oh, this is not something that I would like, or that caters to a younger demographic, something in that particular situation, or you just have a very playful young energy about yourself. You could be moving into your 60s, 66th birthday, 50s, fabulous 50s, anything like that. And people look at you and be like, you don't look a day over 25. That as well. That's the energy that I'm feeling as well. So good. It looks like, everything looks like it's turning out the way that it should be. That finally hold on is so close to around the corner than anything right now. So you're right there. So let's see how you currently see yourself, Taurus. Let's see how you're seeing yourself. All right. Good. Creative, your goals are intact. You will definitely get them complete. You've got some financial rewards that's coming. You can kind of see it. Money doesn't necessarily mean happiness, but it helps. And that's exactly how you see yourself. You've saved. You're at a place where you are ready to, start that family, buy a house, open a business, whatever that you've been saving for, it's there. And look, what did I say? Right there, and how others see yourself as that hard worker. You're sitting back, you're looking at the hard work that you've put in. Look, I can't make it up. It's coming right behind it. Okay. Your hopes and fears. Let's see. Although you should absolutely not even remotely, we're all going to have some, fears about certain things, but let's see what you're hopeful about, because you have absolutely nothing to be afraid of in this energy. Just wanted to come out. The Six of Cups. So hopeful on the, so that's like the card of nostalgia. That's the card of nostalgia. And then the final outcome is there's some news that's coming in. It's coming in quick, too. It really is. So it's a good time to set really, really good intentions, right? Because the ancestors are right here to take it and help you do whatever it is that you need to do, right? Yes, you may be at a major crossroad, but it's not one of those situations where it's going to hurt you. Whatever that it is that you need to take action on right now and get it resolved, move quickly, right? It's time to set new priorities and get clear about exactly what you're doing, because if you do, that wish fulfillment is right here at the beginning. So this is that manifesting time. So whatever this wish fulfillment was here, whatever you've been meditating on, saving for, praying about, doing all of the things you need to be doing, drinking your water, minding your business, it's coming, and it's coming quickly. It absolutely is. I cannot make this up. I cannot make this up. Success at the bottom of the deck, Ace of Pentacles. It's right there. You got wish fulfillment and Ace of Pentacles. Oh, this light. I can't help y'all. Sorry. But that's where we're sitting. I hope you can see it. The glare is just terrible. So yes, it's coming. It's coming, Taurus. It's right there for the taking. Okay. All right. That's what I've got for you. It's right for the taking. Get laser focused and go within. Trust your intuitions. All right. And last but not least, we are going to be moving into the Capricorns. 3450. All right, Capricorns. Let's see what we've got going on for you all. And we've got the Tiger's Eye. And we've also got Come to the Edge. You can see that. Come to the Edge. All right. Angel number for the week is going to be number 9, which refers to your divine life purpose, involves the giving of service through your natural talents, passions, and interests. Your divine life purpose involves the giving of your service, which is your natural talents, passions, and interests. Okay? All right, so let's see what else they're talking about as far as Come to the Edge. Let's see what Come to the Edge is referring to. 36. All right. So Come to the Edge, essential meanings is courage, taking a leap of faith, overcoming fear, and accepting risk. The oracle message reads, facing the unknown is the only choice you really have right now if you want to progress. It's okay to be afraid. Now is the time to take a risk that is not calculated. Feel the exhilaration as you ready yourself for a leap of faith. Spirit is present, so let go of fear. You are called to express your true self. Listen to your heart and your soul, not your head. Come to the edge and discover that you can fly. You must step into the unfamiliar so that you may find your miracles. It's time to step out. Let's go. And then Tiger, I cannot make this up, y'all. The Tiger's Eye reads overcoming fears. So, and it just told you that there's no need for you to be afraid because Spirit is here. So let's just go over and confirm that with the Tiger's Eye in the crystals. All right, so Spirit, Ancestors, Most High, I want you to affirm this week, Capricorns, I face fear head on. This week, begin one thing you've been afraid to do. Again, affirm, I face fear head on. This week, begin one thing you've been afraid to do. All right, and like again, Tiger's Eye says overcoming your fears. So let's see what Tarot has to say about that. I'm going to grab a different deck for you guys as well. I'm going to take this one. I'll put these up just to kind of get out of the way. So they're here. All right, let's go. All right, Spirit, thank you. Let's see. Allow me to see and say all things you would have me to see and say. And say and see all things you would have me to say and see. For the Capricorns this week, December 12th through the 18th. Let's see. What words or warnings do we have? What words or warnings? What words or warnings for the Capricorns? Let's see. I'm seeing High Priestess energy. I am feeling World card energy. So this is pretty good already. Fool energy. Okay, let's go. Let's see. Let's see what we've got for the Capricorns. Let's get into it. I'm going to take that because it came out. I know that my cut and shuffle is a little unorthodox, but so am I. All right. So let's see. Oh, yeah. I already like the way this looks. You've got the Six of Wands and the Sun card as the challenge card. Six of Wands as the signifier for the read. Sun card as the challenge. We've got the Nine of Swords in your conscious thoughts. Subconscious thoughts is the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, then. I'll see you. Past energy is the Tower. Short-term or near future temperance. All right. Bottom of the deck is the star cards. We got the star and the sun. Okay, then, Capricorn, let's get it. All right, so your signifier is currently sitting at the 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands is going to give you fire energy as well. So you are also walking in fire energy, which is also some creative energy that you're walking around into, or you could be surrounded by it as well. You are also looking at, for the 6 of Wands, you are sitting in the energy of victory, award, recognition, good news, success, right? Which is challenged by the sun card. Your sun card is going to be material happiness, joy, overcoming, success, all of those things. So for these two cards to show up together, baby, Capricorn, yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. I be damn. Okay. Absolutely. Right. But you sitting up here stressing yourself out with these sleepless nights. Where ain't got nothing to be worried about. Absolutely, positively nothing. Nothing to be worried about. Nothing. Nothing. Right? Because subconsciously, you're still sitting in this 9. You're sitting in this 9 of Pentacles energy, right? Even Pentacles is like Earth. That's you. That's this Earth sign, which is a Capricorn. So on top of all of that, your Queen of Pentacles is fertility, right? So I don't know if you are, struggling with thinking that you're potentially not able to have children, or trying to have children, or going through some sort of fertility situation, or have had a bunch of tower moments regarding it behind you in the past. Continue to be patient. I'm telling you, just continue to be patient. I see it coming. And I'm going to say in the next 1 to 10 months. And typically that's about how long it takes for you to cook one. So if you are trying to conceive or doing any sort of fertility or anything like that, I do see that happening for you. Just continue to dwell in this temperance energy. It is absolutely working for you. There, people are going to say you're crazy, you're too old, you waited too late, you're doing it. Everything is in divine timing, right? Everything is in divine timing. And time is a perception anyways. So everything is always in time, on time, all the time. So it's no need to continue to worry your pretty little head, right? It's like I keep seeing like the Wizard of Oz where Dorothy's clicking her heels like there's no place like home. Like it's coming, right? All right. All things are coming, whatever it is that you could possibly been thinking of right now, Capricorn. Like there's really, this reading gonna be so short and fast because like, man, it's coming. Like you just need to come to the edge and stop being so afraid. You're in your own way right now because you can't see it, right? And faith is not, faith is not even an issue with Capricorns, honestly. Capricorns don't really move in fear. You know what I'm saying? They ain't really scared of too much of nothing. And so you're creating unnecessary self-challenges and doubt. It's like it's time for you to have confidence in yourself and what you know to be true. Okay. Because it's coming. It's coming. It's coming in fast too. It's coming in fast. There's a Knight of Sword energy that's also coming in. So the way that you see yourself, and then not only that, you got this Nine of Swords energy that's coming in, and how others see you, but also you've got that message, something, that fast moving message that's coming in that you've been stressing about. It's coming. It's right here. It's right here. It's right there. And then you've got this Knight of Swords, right, which is also going to give you air energy. So it could be coming in from a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius type of an energy. You've got that in your chart as well. You are in a situation or relationship with someone that's in that space. One of those things, but it is directly connected to that Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords energy also is a very fast talking individual or a lifestyle change. I told you it's coming. It's coming, and it's coming quick. It's coming so fast that it's going to blow you completely away how fast it's coming. Followed by the hopes and fears. And we're going to say overcoming your fears is what came up in the tiger's eye. So in your fears, right? You are looking at the Three of Swords. Swords again is that air energy, but it's also directly connected to like your intellect and your decision making, the stuff that you need to go ahead, that you're going to utilize to help you make the best decisions as well. Your Three of Swords, or excuse me, your Three of Wands, excuse me, is fire energy. I'm sorry. Creativity, your fire energy, and it's that teamwork. It's that energy of, but you know what? I'm pulling when I'm hearing team, I'm not hearing physical team. I'm hearing your spiritual team because you've done the work. You've done the work. You absolutely have done the work. Yep. Yep. You've done the work and it's coming. You've done the work with your spiritual team. And in this death is a rebirth. In this death is your rebirth. And there's nothing but good things, big changes, endings, time to move on, rebirth, transformation. It's right there. This energy around the earth elements has been absolutely amazing. But yes, Capricorn, understand that it is coming this week. Stay focused. No matter what comes before you, it does not matter, right? You are completely covered. You are divinely guided. You are protected. There's nothing that you need to be worried about whatsoever. Get closer to the edge. Overcome your fears. You've got the Sun card is here. You have the Star card. Like there's nothing else that you could possibly. If there's any doubt, it's self doubt. So I hope that we're not going to do that to ourselves, right? All right. So that's all I've got for you, Capricorns. I really hope that you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonated with you. If it did, all of my information is down below. Um, if you want to donate to the channel or to the purpose, all of that information is down below as well. It is also scrolling across the banner, as you can see, somewhere off up in here. Feel free to tap in at any given time. Again, I do appreciate all of you for tuning in. I absolutely love and appreciate each and every last one of you. Always remember to vibrate at your highest possible vibration. Drink your water, mind your business, meditate, and other than that, namaste, carpe diem. Enjoy the rest of your lovely day and have an amazing week.